Mr. Woodard, does it look like we're getting sound? Oh, there it is.
Welcome to Dos Pueblos High School, home of the Chargers.
Right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for being here tonight for our virtual open house. Before we get started, I would like to introduce our interpreter, Frida, who will give the directions for tonight's interpretation.
Thank you, Mr. Woodard. Buenas noches a todos. Bienvenidos. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. My name is Frida. My colleague Jessie and myself will be your interpreters tonight. Mi nombre es Frida y mi colega Jessie y yo seremos sus intérpretes esta noche. I'll give this message both in English and in Spanish. Daré este mensaje tanto en inglés como en español. In order to provide language access, this meeting will have simultaneous bidirectional interpretation into English and Spanish. If you're bilingual, you don't have to click anything. But if you're not bilingual into English and Spanish, you're going to see an icon shaped like a globe at the bottom of your screen. Please click on that and then select English. If you're on a laptop or if you're on a laptop or a PC. If you're on a phone or an iPad or a similar device, then locate the three-dot menu in the upper right corner of your screen, select Interpretation, and then select English. When you speak, do so in a paused manner because the interpreter is going to be simultaneously interpreting everything you say. Esta reunión contará con interpretación lingüística bidireccional simultánea al inglés y al español. Si usted es bilingüe, no tiene que presionar nada, pero si usted no es bilingüe y está en una computadora, por favor encuentre el icono en forma de globo en la parte inferior de su pantalla, haga clic en interpretación y después seleccione español o Spanish. Si usted está en un iPad o su teléfono o un dispositivo similar, entonces localice el menú de 3 puntos que está en la parte superior derecha de su pantalla, seleccione interpretación y después seleccione español o Spanish. Antes de que me vaya, ¿alguien tiene alguna pregunta respecto a la interpretación? Thank you.
Right.
We may begin, Mr. Woodard.
Thank you so much. All right. Bear with me. Technical difficulties, we're getting through them. Here we go. All right. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're really excited to have you. We have 181 people on the call, which is fantastic. And we know that there are many people together watching the show together, so that's great. So my name is Bill Woodard. It is my distinct honor to serve as principal of Dos Pueblos High School. We have the all-star team here to help you learn about our school tonight. And I would like to thank Frida and Jessie Aguilar for providing interpretation from the SBUSD Family Engagement Unit. We have a great show for you tonight. We are going to be together for about 45 minutes as a group. And then after, we have these wonderful breakout sessions where you can learn about specific programs in more detail from students and from the teachers who run those programs. Before we get going, I would like to introduce two very special guests tonight, or actually I'd like to have them introduce themselves. First, we have Dr. Ann Roundy Harder.
Hola, hello. My name is Ann Roundy Harder. I'm the Director of Secondary Education. I support all of the junior high and high schools. And I just want to extend a very warm welcome. Bienvenidos a todas las familias. Welcome to all of the families and to all of our future Chargers students. I'm just so excited for you to start your journey soon at DP. Have a wonderful night exploring all the options that these wonderful, caring staff members have prepared for you.
We're great to have you here tonight, Dr. Ann Roundy Harder. And it's my pleasure to introduce Maria Larios Horton.
Muy buenas noches a todos ustedes. Bienvenidos a la Escuela Preparatoria de Dos Pueblos. Estamos muy contentos de mirarlos esta noche. y esperamos trabajar muy de cerca con ustedes, ya que se conviertan en alumnos de nuestro distrito o alumnos de la preparatoria de Dos Pueblos. Aquí estamos para apoyarles y seguimos con el programa, señor Woodard.
Thank you so much, Maria. We're honored to have you both here tonight. Welcome, parents, guardians, and especially the class of 2025 who are joining us tonight. It's kind of cool to say that, 2025. We know that this is a little bit different than we normally do, but we are excited to share our school with you. But tonight we'd like to find out who is with us. So we have our first poll of the night. We would like to know who's joining us and from where. So please let us know. All right, super cool. I'm gonna end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So here's where we got tonight. Here's where we're joining us from. We have reps from all the different 4 Santa Barbara Unified junior high schools, private schools, home schools, and other, whatever other means. Very cool. So thank you for that. I'd also like to now introduce your Dos Pueblos High School administrative team. I will let them go in the order they see themselves on the screen and tell you what they do here at DP.
Welcome, incoming 9th graders. My name is Shannon York, and I'm one of our assistant principals here at DP, and I oversee curriculum, instruction, and assessment. Thank you for being here tonight. I really appreciate it.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here. My name is Stephanie Henderson. I am the assistant principal over pupil services and 9th graders. So I will be your grade level administrator as you become chargers next year.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Dare Holdren. I am the assistant principal in charge of activities and athletics. I also oversee juniors and seniors. So thank you so much for coming out. We look forward to seeing you at DP in the fall.
Good evening, class of 2025 and families. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Bethany Buddinghammer. I'm the Dean of Student Engagement, and I get to oversee attendance, mental health and social emotional supports, as well as student conduct. And we are so looking forward to welcoming you into our family.
And I will thank them all, and especially shout out to Mr. Holdren, who is putting this event together tonight with his assistant, Ms. Huffschmidt. Thank you for all your hard work. We are excited to share our school with you tonight and give you a glimpse of all that DP has to offer. So to get started, here's a video created by our DP media students that gives you a taste of what it means to be a Charger. There we are.
I am a scholar.
I am unique.
I am an athlete. I am a performer.
I am a creator. I am a teammate. I am a leader.
I am a Charger. Welcome to Dos Pueblos High School. We're not just a school, but also a community, a place where everyone is welcomed, included, and encouraged to be their best self. Everyone has a place here, so come along as we show you what our school community has to offer.
The culture of DP is what I like about DP the most. It seems like teachers, staff, students alike are all just trying to make a better school, whatever that means to them.
Sin importar tus antecedentes, tus intereses, tu vista del mundo o tus fortalezas académicas, Dos Pueblos te da la bienvenida. Yo soy orgullosa de ser un estudiante en Dos Pueblos y tú también serás. I joined the Ivy Diploma program because I wanted to get a more broader perspective on the world in my learning, and I also wanted to find a community of people that enjoyed learning as much as I did.
My favorite thing about the IB Diploma program is the ability to do individual research, and that really gives you a chance to explore something that you are genuinely interested and apply it in a way that is genuinely important to the real world.
I joined engineering because it was a lot more hands-on than any other class and teaches us a lot about the way things are made in the world and allows us to design it ourselves and be creative with it.
Sometimes we encounter some difficulties with our work, and this academy has taught me to troubleshoot and navigate my way through these problems without giving up.
CTE classes offer an alternative form of education. It's not the typical like sitting at desks, just doing your work. It's just a lot more visual learning. It's a lot more creative. Getting to work with others to problem solve, leadership, like all that kind of stuff is so different and so fun compared to my other classes.
We certainly encourage students challenging themselves with higher level classes, whether that be at the honors, advanced placement, international baccalaureate, or dual enrollment level. Last year, we had 535 students take 822 AP exams alone.
DPTC is one of our strongest programs here at DP. It inspires students to practice and pursue their own creativity and confidence.
DP is one of the 5 Disney pilot schools in the country, which means that we work directly with Disney and perform the musicals before any other school.
Students should join clubs because it's a nice way of figuring out what you're interested in and also to meet new people that share the same interests as you. This year we're actually doing a project called Her Festival, which is a festival to empower and celebrate the next generation of female leaders.
We have over 60 clubs at DP, and there's a place for every student to belong.
I've been playing soccer, running track, and cross country for 3 years at Dos Pueblos High School. With playing sports at DP, I feel more involved with the school. Also, it's a really, really great way to make friends and get to know different diverse parts of the school.
Sports at DP has helped me know my own strengths and know what I'm capable of, and that is definitely supported by my coaches because they are very dedicated and really involved in your sports career and how you can be the best player you can be.
Transferring from another school was actually a really good experience. I expected it to be a lot more overwhelming. The school is big, but the community makes it feel small. I got to meet lots of really nice people, lots of good teachers. It was really easy to meet people and have a sense of being welcome.
I feel like students at Dos Pueblos have a really unique focus. And I think that part of that comes down to administration giving teachers the opportunity to think progressively about education and try and find different ways to get students interested.
I feel like at DP there's a lot of different people that love different things, and that's completely okay. And there's not this pressure to fit in like there are in some other high schools.
It's the people that work here that make it unique. I believe they all have a common goal, and is to be here for the students and provide safety and the best learning environment.
I think is really unique about our school is just that there's a place for every student to belong. There's a club, there's an activity, there's an event, there's just lots of really great positive things to do at Dos Pueblos and to be a part of.
We are excellent.
We are unique.
We are athletes.
We are the future.
We are connected.
We are dedicated.
We are makers. We are activists.
We are innovative.
Somos diversos.
We are leaders.
We are creative.
We are individuals. We are a community.
Oh, that's so good. And I just love that we have, it's a really good reminder for us that at DP, we are all about learning by doing, and we didn't farm that out to a professional video company. That was our DP media students putting that together, written, produced, edited, filmed, etc., which is a symbol of how we like to do things here at DP. And, you know, as you saw in the video, we do offer a wide range of rigorous college level classes, career technical education pathways, targeted support to first generation college bound students, emerging multilingual students, and students with disabilities. A review of just about any set of school data will reveal that DP is one of, if not the highest performing high school in our area, earning distinctions over the years, such as California Distinguished School, National Blue Ribbon School, being named by Newsweek as one of the top 25 high schools in the West. In the past few years, DP has received 2 additional distinctions. DPHS, and in particular, the DPEA, was profiled by PBS as a school of the future. And we earned the Golden Ribbon Award from California for our innovative embedded support program known as Seminar. Our focus at DP is developing students' skills in the 4 C's: communication, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. And our graduates go on to do amazing things. DP was perhaps the only high school in the nation in 2016 to boast 3 Olympians who competed at the Summer Games in Brazil, 2 who brought home gold for the USA. Ben Rattray, who founded Change.org, was a DP grad, named in 2012 by Time Magazine as one of the 100 most influential people under 30 in the entire world. 3 former DP mock trial team members are currently clerking for U.S. Federal Circuit Court judges, and 3 others will be graduating this year from Harvard, Stanford, and Yale, respectively. You can see 2008 grad James McCann behind the plate for the Chicago White Sox, or DP alum Howard McGillen on the Broadway stage as Phantom of the Opera. Wherever you want to go, DP will serve as an awesome launching pad. As you saw in the video, we are the only school to offer the prestigious International Baccalaureate program, as well as an engineering academy that enjoys national renown and has fundamentally transformed the learning process with its innovative, student-centered, project-based learning. And in terms of enrichment, a large proportion of our students participate in more than one of 50 student clubs, 24 interscholastic sports teams, accomplished visual and performing arts programs, award-winning media, yearbook, and journalism programs, our championship mock trial program. Outside of the classroom, there is truly something for everyone at DP. In fact, there are many somethings. So I wanted to kind of get to know what you guys are interested in coming to learn about tonight. So our second poll of the night is, what are you most looking forward to about high school? And you can choose more than one of these things. And as you're doing the poll, I would also remind you that the Q&A is live and our crack admin team is on hand to answer any questions you may have throughout the evening. So feel free to ask any individual questions on the Q&A. We are over 200 people in attendance now, which is fantastic. Up to 222 individuals logging in. Many more, of course, watching with their family, probably from their couch in comfort. All right, let's end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Kind of cool. See what things you're most excited about. Helps us understand tonight. Great. Thank you very much. Getting your driver's license. Yeah, that's a big one, right? For all you parents out there. All right. We are going to share a lot more about our school throughout the night. You're going to hear from a lot more people besides me. I'm going to turn over right now to our head counselor, Miss Susie Stone.
All right. Well, good evening. My name is Susie Stone, and I am one of 6 counselors here at Dos Pueblos. At DP, our counseling team is here to answer and help with the many questions that you may have. Students are primarily assigned to their counselor based on their last name, and you will have the opportunity to work with your counselor during the 4 years of high school. It is our joy and privilege as counselors to develop a relationship with each of our students and families during their time at DP, as well as support our students in all areas, whether it be academic, planning for and applying to college, exploring careers, or helping with their personal development. If we can go to the next slide. In the coming weeks, the Dos Pueblos counselors will be virtually visiting the Santa Barbara Unified School District junior high schools and meeting with our 8th graders to help them select classes for 9th grade. We will also have scheduling sessions at DP virtually for our private school and homeschooled students to help them select their courses also. And all of these dates will be listed on the DP website once they are set. But we really look forward to connecting with you in new ways online and getting you set up for your time at DP. And now I would like to introduce Scott Gutentag, one of our counselors, but also our activities director, to tell you about student activities at DP. Take it away, Scott.
Good evening, fellow Chargers of the future. I am Scott Gutentag, also known as Scotty G. I'm in my 30th year here at DP as a counselor and also the activities director. One of my main goals and things that I love most about DP is all the things you've already seen and all the things that you're going to further hear about tonight. As you can see here, there's a ton of ways that we are promoting information and activities. Even in this hard time, our goal is to continue to try our best to build school spirit and to bring back as many traditions as we continually do as far as dances and pep rallies and things like that as time becomes appropriate. Right now, we're practicing our activities in a safe manner. And so there's a lot of things going on social media just to continue to promote happy and fun things. Last week we promoted what you were thankful for, and students posted pictures of what they were thankful for. This week we're posting things that we do during the winter holidays and traditions that we have in our families and posting those things. And we just want to continue just to make sure that as much as we are here for academics, that we are having fun, that we're building traditions, and we're making school a place that you really want to be a part of. And like, as you can see, there's a ton of things to be involved in. For those of you coming in as 2025, I always like noting that you're going to see a lot of people presenting tonight. Who are you going to be in the next 4 years? Which role are you going to have? Because many of you will be on the screen, including our next guest speaker, who will really tell you what it's all about and who you probably want to hear from more than anybody else, but a student who's been involved for the last 4 years and is now our current ASB president, Mr. Nate Vance. Take it away, Nate.
All right, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much, Mr. Gutentag, for that amazing introduction. I'm Nate Vance. I'm the ASB president of Dos Pueblos High School. Incoming freshmen, I don't need to see the looks on your faces to know that you're nervous about high school. I know this because when I was in your position, I was terrified. Terrified of the workload, of the social aspect, and of the inevitable embarrassing moments. That was 4 years ago, and as you can see me virtually standing before you today with a smile, Dos Pueblos has changed me. Sure, I introduced myself as the ASB president, but that's only one of the several pathways I set myself on during my time as a charger. I've been an actor and a writer through Dos Pueblos Theater Company, a technician through our engineering academy, a live anchor through DPNews, an athlete on our cross-country team, and I was even one of those school spirit, crazed pep rally, body paint guys during my consistent participation in student activities. But that sounds like I've been pulled every which way, but it's in fact the opposite. DP has generously provided me with several pathways to trek, but it's always been my decision to partake in them to further my passions of writing, speaking, filmmaking, and generating change. My journey is only one of an unlimited number of possibilities, though. Stellar programs like sports medicine, construction tech, culinary arts, choir, yearbook, and the academy, just to name a few, await to become crucial parts of your individual journey. I've made it sound effortless for your life to be transformed for the better during your time at the school, which isn't so. Regardless of the pathways you trek and the opportunities you'll take, you'll be met with challenges that require hard work and commitment. But upon entering DP, even before you sit down at your first class, you'll find that we as Chargers pride ourselves on this dedication to our path, and will support you wholeheartedly throughout your journey, so long as you greet your Charger peers and staff with the same enthusiasm and encouragement. My experience at Dos Pueblos was built up of moments of laughter and of smiles, of cringing and of crying. In 4 short years, you'll look back at your changed self with similar emotions. You'll have changed, much like I have. And for that change, you'll be able to thank Dos Pueblos, the Charger family, and most importantly, yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nate. That was a great introduction. Again, who are you out there is going to be our ASB president for the class of 2025. But more importantly, who could you relate to maybe even a little bit more, but possibly our freshman class president, Violet Vance, who's going to now introduce herself and talk about what she's involved in and how she's made herself part of Dos Pueblos in such a short period of time. Welcome, Violet.
Thank you, Scott. Hi, everybody. I'm Violet Vance, and I am the current freshman class president. Last year, I was an 8th grader just like you all, and I was really nervous for high school. Although my transition from junior high to high school was all online, you may have a different experience than I did. You may actually get to start your freshman year on campus, but that is what makes both our classes so special. The DP campus will be new to your class just like mine, and next year we might struggle finding our classrooms, meeting new people, and I can tell we will all have the first day of school nerves. Class of 2024 and 2025 will definitely be in this together, unlike any other 2 classes. I also want to let you all know that the DP community welcomes you with open arms. Personally, even starting my freshman year online, I was still able to feel like a part of the community right away, and I'm sure you all will too. Getting involved is also a huge part of the DP community as well. And whether that means clubs, sports, theater, class office, AVID, and even just participating in school activities, I guarantee you that there is something at DP that fits your interests. Personally, I am a part of the girls volleyball program, class office, and I participate in school activities. And yeah, like I said, the DP community welcomes you with open arms, and you will feel like a part of the community right away. So there is nothing to be nervous or there's nothing to worry about. All the teachers and staff and the entire Charger community will do an amazing job of making your transition from junior high to high school very comfortable. Welcome, new Chargers. We are DP. Thank you.
Thank you, Violet. Thank you, Nate. And yes, they are related. They are a political dynasty, it looks like, at DP right now. They've done a great job. And I know we all have our hearts go out to all of our students right now and all of you who are learning from home right now. And our 8th graders who had your 8th grade year kind of cut in a different way. And of course, our current students, our freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors are hanging in there, and we are finding ways to create the DP culture and spirit, which is great. So thank you to you for those words. And as Violet shared about the faculty, one of the reasons our school is so strong is the dedication of our faculty and our counselors who are with your students each and every way, and with you as parents, offering guidance, expertise, someone to vent to, a shoulder to cry on, a high five overcoming a challenge. And it's our goal to be student-centered in all that we do. While we take our academics really seriously at DP, we don't take ourselves too seriously, I'm fond of saying. And we want you to try new things, make mistakes, as Nate said, get dirty, meet new people, try things out, fail and get back up again. And those are all part of the high school experience that we want to give you, and we will give you at DP. All the high schools in our area are great. They all have their own unique strengths and cultures, so you can't make a bad choice. But what I really appreciate about the school here is that our faculty and students are always trying to find new ways to make it the very best possible place they could be. And so now we hear from some of those teachers and students along the way, and here's from some of the programs. We are doing great on time still. I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Hannah Kreshock to talk a little bit about our mock trial program.
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so excited that you are all here at this open house. I have the privilege of being not only an English teacher at DP, but also the teacher coach for mock trial, which is one of DP's most exciting and prestigious programs. Here are just a couple of emails on this slide. If you, after you hear more about mock trial, want to reach out for more information with any questions or to be put on our email list for further future updates, please reach out to one of these emails or both. But I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to a couple of students who are captains of the mock trial team this year to give you a little bit more information and a look at what mock trial is like and why it is so exciting.
Hi, everybody. My name is Daphne Maskery. I am a captain for the mock trial varsity team.
Hi, my name is Jonica Ronkanen, and I am also a captain for the varsity mock trial team.
So we are just going to give you a brief interview of what mock trial is. So in mock trial, two student teams, a prosecution and a defense, compete against each other in a simulated trial. During the trial, students portray a number of different courtroom characters, including attorneys, witnesses, clerks, and bailiffs, before actual judges and attorneys. Students have the opportunity to practice their acting skills as witnesses, and attorneys practice critical thinking skills. Mock trial is an amazing opportunity to build wonderful friendship and essential public speaking and legal analysis skills. We compete at the county, state, and national level, and we even brought home first place at the Empire World Championship. I believe it was in 2016. I'll pass it off to Jonica now.
So not only is the Dos Pueblos mock trial team competitive, but well-known and well-respected. We have what's called the tradition of excellence, and it's basically our code for good sportsmanship, and that's well-known across California, that we are a team that consistently tries to display good sportsmanship and a team that acts with integrity.
I think one of my favorite memories of mock trial was just at the beginning of all of our practices. We do a team building activity, and also in other years we would travel to compete in tournaments all over California, and that experience has also been really fun. So hopefully next year you guys will be able to do that too.
Yeah, as Daphne mentioned, generally we get the chance to travel, and I think that my favorite part has to be the car rides home from trips, because you have the big adrenaline rush of doing a trial, and then just a whole many hours in the car of team bonding on the way back. So briefly, just talking about how you can reach out to mock trial coaches. So our club is on the club list on the DPHS website. You can use the email that's on the screen for contact. And then possibly for any, over the summer, there is a week-long camp where students get to complete an old mock trial case and participate in a trial to get some experience before you try out for mock trial, or you can also try out without doing the camp, but we'd highly recommend it. It's a really great opportunity. And we hope to see you there.
Great, thank you so much, mock trial team. They're being a bit modest. They have the second most California state titles in California history. And we are the only school to have a JV team as well in the district. So you can come in and compete even as ninth graders, which is really cool. So thank you for mock trial. Appreciate that. over to Mr. Feldhaus to talk about athletics.
Greetings, everybody. Hi, my name is Dan Feldhaus, and I'm the athletic director here at Dos Pueblos High School. And athletics is definitely one of the strengths of our school. And if you're interested in participating in athletics, we can find a spot for you. We have a lot of different activities and teams that you can participate in. Right there on the screen, you see we have 26 varsity teams and programs here at Dos Pueblos High School. And most of our programs include JV and Frosh teams. So you can, incoming freshmen can get involved right away on one of those athletic teams. Many of the teams, like it says there, will have tryouts and activities, and there will be information about how to get started. That information will all be posted on the DP Athletics website. That's a great place to start. And there at the bottom, you can see there's probably going to be questions. Don't hesitate to email me with any of your questions. At the end of the general session, we are going to have a breakout session with all of our coaches for each season, where you can ask more specific questions and introduce those coaches there. The next slide actually has the breakdown of all the 3 seasons of sports. So you can kind of pick and choose what you're interested in, be introduced by the coach and get some more information. Great.
Awesome.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Dan. And that's a reminder that after this general session, we are going to have many breakout sessions for all kinds of programs. So you're getting a little taste right now, but you'll get a lot more after that. And you'll be able to pick and choose which ones you want to go to, and you'll get to ask questions. And then following those, there will actually be a student panel. Tonight, we've collected many of our students together, so students can ask students any question you want about DP. But we're real excited to see you out on the courts or in the, on the fields. And it's always a question is, can you do sports and can you be in marching band, or can you be in performing arts or other mock trial, what DPEA? Yes, you can be in multiple things during high school when we encourage you to do so. Speaking of great programs at our school, I'm gonna turn over to Mr. Rob Schiff, our AVID coordinator, talk a little bit about the AVID program.
Thanks, Mr. Woodard. Greetings to all of our future chargers and future charger families. My name is Rob Schiff, and I do teach the AVID elective at Dos Pueblos, as well as the leadership class with Mr. Gutentag. And I'm also the district coordinator of the AVID program. So we have AVID in 8 of the Santa Barbara Unified School District's elementary schools, and we have AVID at all 7 secondary schools. So all the junior highs and all the high schools have AVID. We're especially proud of our AVID program here at DP. If you don't know what AVID is, that stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. And students have to apply to get into the program in either 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, or 10th grade. And what a typical AVID kid is some combination of these factors. They're from historically disadvantaged backgrounds. Their families are. The families often tend to be financially challenged. There's generally no or very little history of college in the family. The students are identified as being good students with the potential to be great students. And eventually, one of the stated goals of AVID is we want college graduates with a minimum of a bachelor's degree. And we've collected data recently, and we have incredibly high rates of college graduates coming through our program. So I'm very proud of it, and look forward to seeing some of you later in our breakout session. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Really appreciate that. And it's a plug for our AVID program. We recently had a AVID student win a Quest Bridge scholarship, a full 4-year scholarship. Last year, one of our students won the Gates scholarship, a 300, only 300 in the whole entire country earned that. So we're very proud of those students. And we're going to turn it over to Miss Emily Shire to talk a little bit about DPEA.
Yes, good night, everyone. I'm glad to see you all here. I'm the director of the Engineering Academy, which is an interdisciplinary STEAM program, and it's all project and design-based curriculum. And I do want to share that there's an application process. So if you are interested in participating in the Engineering Academy, you need to act quickly because applications are due this Saturday, December 12th. If you want to hear more about that, make sure to come to the breakout room. And here's a video overview of the program to give you a feel for the interdisciplinary nature.
Our goal is to create an exciting and enriching community where students experience passion for learning and a thirst for knowledge. How do we do this? By implementing STEAM into our everyday curriculum. Science, hands-on projects, state-of-the-art equipment. Year-long projects designed and manufactured by students demonstrate their deep understanding of multiple fields of study. Technology, computer-aided design and programming. Engineering, a fully equipped machine shop. Students leave with 4 years of machining experience. Art. Students learn the importance of planning cohesive and aesthetic projects. Math. All the math in our engineering academy is directly applied to the projects we are working on. At the Dos Pueblos Engineering Academy, the enriching educational experience helps students develop tangible skills for the working world. Of course, none of this could be possible without the help of volunteers and mentors from our community who bring their professional knowledge and skill into our classrooms. And hosting open houses that encourage a developing interest in engineering for the youth in our community. The DPEA enrolls more than 400 students. Half of the students enrolled in the program are girls.
Awesome. That was a little taste of the Engineering Academy. Oop, there we go. Oh, I want to make sure yeah. And now I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Matt Moran to talk about IB.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Good evening to you. So exciting to see so many people here tonight. The IB Diploma Program is a 2-year educational pathway for juniors and seniors that's designed to prepare students for the rigors of university-level academic research and work. The IB program is both holistic and multidisciplinary, including classes in all core academic subject areas. It is a blend of humanities and sciences. The IB model of education emphasizes student inquiry, research, and reflection, really challenging students to think critically and creatively about their work. In addition to academic elements of IB, the full diploma program blends elements of social, emotional, and behavioral learning experiences into a service learning program called CAS. CAS allows students to really develop an individualized service learning program around their personal goals and interests. Throughout the 2 years of IB, students practice leadership skills, organization skills, communication skills, and collaboration with others, including other full diploma students. Lastly, the full diploma program really prepares students for advanced academic research through course assessments and the extended essay. The extended essay is one of the only pre-university programs that allows students to individualize research into an area of their interest. And at DP, that's supported by a staff advisor. DP has offered the IB program since the fall of 2003. This is our 18th year as an IB World School. And we have awarded over 180 IB diplomas and hundreds of course certificates through that period of time. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Moran. And so you'll learn more about and hear from students later on. There's also an informational session down the road, but if you're worried about, applying or whatnot to IB, don't worry about it. IB is an 11th and 12th grade program, so you don't have to commit to anything right now. When you're at DP, you'll learn a lot more about IB and the courses and the pathways you could take to become an IB student. And you can take the full diploma, as Mr. Moran said, or you can pick and choose between IB classes. And doing the full diploma is a really cool opportunity to study where you're passionate about, you'll be able to select and choose things that you want to study in, and it is a really great preparation for the university as well. So we're very proud that we are one of the only schools to offer the IB program. We're only school in the Santa Barbara County offer the IB program. And along with the DPA, we have two really great programs of choice that hit a lot of the cool things that students are wanting to do. Speaking of cool things they're wanting to do, I'm going to shift it over to Mr. Dent to talk about one of our CTE programs, the Media Pathway.
Thank you, Mr. Woodard. Yes, the Dos Pueblos Media Pathway is an opportunity for students to be part of a program where they learn valuable, marketable, tangible skills and get to do it in a fun environment. Do you want to be a designer, a graphic artist, a storyteller, photographer, video maker on camera or behind the camera, tech specialist, a YouTube personality, a sports commentator, or just want to deliver a message in a powerful and interesting way? Then DP Media has something for you. You are invited to come find a place with one or all of our 4 instructors, but our pathway is best defined and explained by our students. Ben Bishop's the editor-in-chief and leader for our nationally recognized award-winning yearbook program, a class that students can take and grow throughout their time here at DP. Ben?
Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing well. It's a weird format that I don't get to have a chat with all of you, but I'm excited to share my love of the media program that I hope you will continue to investigate in a breakout session or via our website over the next few weeks. I have been a part of media since I came to high school in 9th grade. And I'm really lucky that I have had the experience to explore many aspects of our media program in my time here. So I've been a part of both the video production and yearbook program. And something that's really unique about the engineering program is the media program is it's not a CTE pathway. I'm sorry, I'm a little frazzled. It's not an academy, it's a CTE pathway, which means you can take a variety of media courses throughout your time at DP, depending on what's available in your schedule. So if you come in 9th grade and you can't decide between video production and yearbook, you can do both. If you want to be a part of the engineering academy and the media program, like I have been during my 4 years, you can do that too. So it's very flexible, and you can explore all the different aspects of media that our teachers teach throughout your time at DP, which is really unique. And media is a very broad field. So as a student at DP, you can take classes learning about graphic design in the graphics and animation program, video production with our DPNews television show, which is a live news show for all students at DP, and our award-winning yearbook program where you can learn photography, layout design, writing, interviewing, and all kinds of stuff. And that's the virtual environment that we're in now, and when we get back to an in-person environment. I am the editor-in-chief of the yearbook this year, and my co-editor-in-chief, Sadie Ugres, is going to tell you a little bit more about the yearbook program specifically.
Thanks, Ben. I feel lucky too to have you as my mentor and help me learn how to create our book for the community despite any and all challenges we may face. There's a place for each and every single student in media, and we have hundreds of kids in our pathway each year. The program gives students access to professional industry equipment, and many graduates have come back and said they got more experience here at DP than at their college program. Also, really exciting news, we recently broke ground for our new state-of-the-art media facility, and this building will open in 2022. So that means you would be able to be a part of it and experience this amazing space in 10th grade. DP Media allows all students to discover, explore, or pursue their passions and collaborate with students who share similar interests in an environment that's different than a traditional classroom led by the students instead of a teacher.
Thanks, Sadie. In 9th grade, there's 5 courses you can choose from, and we hope that you'll join us in our breakout room and hear from all my other students about all the opportunities you have a part of DP Media.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And yes, we will be getting to those breakout rooms in about 10 minutes, and we'll give you more information on that down the road. But thank you for that, students. Always great to hear from you. Gosh, one of the things that makes high school so much fun is seeing kids on the stage or performing music. And we're going to hear from some of our performing arts teachers to talk about our wonderful performing arts programs. Do we have Mr. Sayer on the call? Mr. Sayer, you're muted.
So I was just demonstrating a little bit of the mime that we do in theater. Now I'll do it with actual voice. So this is much better this time. So this is our $14 million beautiful facility that we do all of our performances in, the choirs and the bands and the plays. So we're super excited that you can come into this space, hopefully pretty soon, and enjoy this with us. The theater, our slogan is dare, trust, persist, and create. And I'll explain that a little bit. I'll explain that a lot during our breakout session. But let me tell you some of the classes I teach. I teach screenwriting, playwriting. I teach acting for TV, film. I think we're the only school that does both of those programs. And then I teach Theater 1 and also a musical theater class, and then play production. Another couple of things that are unique about DP's theater program is we're at Disney National Pilot High School. We're one of 5 schools that get to pilot Disney shows. Also, we have a musical theater development program, the first one in the country, and we have a board of Stephen Sondheim, Stephen Schwartz, Jason Alexander, and many others. We just did, as part of that, we just did a show that was written by a senior, a musical. It was just brilliant. You can actually still see it if you go to the DP web store, and you can buy that performance of our fall show. We have Pippin coming up, our big spring musical. We also have a class show called Spam-A-Lot coming up, and many open mics you could do. The best way to learn about all these things is to go to the DP Theater website. I'll put that in the chat. So I'm going to introduce to you now Amy Ware, who does the instrumental program.
Hi, everyone. So nice to see you all tonight, but I'm Amy Ware. I teach the instrumental music program. So that's marching band, concert band, jazz band, and then orchestra. And some exciting things about our band program is the concert band actually just came back from Carnegie Hall at the end of last year, right before the world shut down. And the jazz band has been to many festivals and has some very high rankings there. And then marching band, which supports students, athletes, as well as our school and our own competitions, is another way, a fun way to participate in the school environment. I look forward to talking more in the breakout session, and on to Courtney.
Hi, I'm Courtney Anderson. My students call me Miss C. Our vocal music department is growing. Even through the pandemic, we're still growing and we're making music together. We have 3 classes that we offer. Mixed chorus, which is a wonderful beginning class for everyone. There's no audition necessary for that one. Our a cappella choir, which is for our intermediate singers, are a little bit more advanced singers, and then our advanced jazz choir, which is a highly competitive semi-professional performing group. They get paid to perform all over the city, although all the money goes to the choir, not to the individual. And we compete, we travel out of state, and we always receive superior rankings in our competitions. So it's a lot of fun. We love being involved in school, performing in the classrooms, as well as at football games and basketball games and all of that. So please come hear more about the choir, and you'll hear from the students as well as some of the projects that we've been working on this year.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Now going to another side of the art coin, over to Mr. Gleason to talk about visual arts.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you everybody for being here tonight. So I'm Kevin Gleason. I'm representing the art department tonight. We have a thriving art program here at DP. We have 4 full-time teachers, and you can see all the subjects on the slide there that we offer. We have digital art, photography, ceramics, color and design. I teach the drawing and painting courses, and we have an AP visual arts class and an international baccalaureate visual arts class. A lot of those classes are dual enrollment or AP or IB classes, so kids can get college credit when they take them. And we have something for everybody in the visual arts. Some kids, take the art class because they want to learn a new skill, perhaps a new hobby, or what we hope is teachers become something that they enjoy doing for the rest of their lives, something that becomes a part of their life and sort of feeds them. It's taking an art class is really, really grounding. It sort of gives you, teaches you a real skill, and it's nice in this screen-based age to use your hands and do something, make something physical. But also we have programs. We have some students at our school that want to be artists or designers for a living, and so our program is very competitive. We have many students go on to art and design schools, and they've found very exciting jobs doing what they love out there. So I'm looking forward to meeting with people in the breakout sessions that we have if you have more questions about our art program here at DP.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Gleason. Last but not least, we have other, they used to call these, the new name is Career Technical Education, and these are like our old quote unquote shop classes, but on steroids. So over to them.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris Mulcoy, and I am one of several career technical education teachers. I teach construction technology. You've already heard from Mr. Dent in media arts and Miss Emily Shair in engineering, but we have a few other programs as well. We have construction technology. That's the program that I'm in charge of. We have sports medicine, computer science, culinary arts as well. So there's something for everyone. I think I wanted to just highlight that our programs really focus on creativity. We're about problem solving and using that critical thinking to kind of overcome issues that we might come across in our programs. I think a lot of our programs also really focus on, I guess a byproduct is that we increase kind of self-esteem, self-confidence, because kids get, I guess, experience working through these problems and solving these problems, and it kind of, boosts their confidence. And I think ultimately, we provide a real world, authentic, hands-on learning experience. And ultimately, we're about finding our passion. Whether that would be in art, whether that would be in woodworking or ceramics or engineering or sports medicine, computer science. It's amazing to get the chance to do that stuff. And we love working with kids. We love being hands-on. So we look forward to seeing you.
Thank you, Mr. Mulcoy, who's being a bit modest, who just won a national award for construction tech teaching. Bravo, Mr. Mulcoy. And we're going to be sharing how you can go to all these wonderful breakout rooms in a moment. Just wanted to hit, if you are interested in coming to DP, here's what you need to know. If you are currently a SBUSD student who resides in our attendance area, there's really nothing else you need to do at this point. You will be put into our system for next year. If you are new to our district, you must complete a one-time enrollment process. And you can find all this information on the SBUSD website. If you don't reside in our attendance area, whether you're a new student or a current SBUSD student, you do need to complete the transfer application, which is due, it's open now and it's due by Friday, January 29th, 2021. And if you don't reside in our attendance area and you're applying to the DPA, you must submit that inter-district transfer application. But if you do not attend the DPA, you can return to, of course, your home school. But of course, you want to stay at DP because you've learned all of these cool things about us and want to join us. So we're hoping that you do that. So I can speak as both a principal, but also a parent of a current freshman and a current senior, that my students are loving their DP experience. even under these unique conditions. And we're of course excited about returning to campus as soon as we possibly can. So what we've done is we've set up a virtual open house breakout group plan for you. We're gonna have all of our different programs that you see on the screen available in 12-minute sessions. And then following, there's gonna be 3 different options. So you can kind of pick 3 different programs to go to. The Zooms will be open the entire time. So if you drop in at the wrong time, don't worry about it. You'll be able to ask questions. And most importantly, you'll hear from a lot of students, which is gonna be really cool tonight. And then at the very end, there's gonna be, as you see, a student session. This is the one I really hope you attend, and students can ask any rando questions they want of our current students we have a big panel of students to answer all kinds of cool questions for you. So how do you get to this stuff? You go to the link on the top, or just go to dphs.org, and there's gonna be a pop-up on the screen right away. And this is the rotation we're gonna have. So we're starting a couple minutes late, but that's okay. There's gonna be 3 12-minute sessions. So you can kind of pick 3 different programs that you want to attend. But if you don't get to something tonight that you really are looking to attend, you can always reach out and email one of the teachers that runs the program for more information. So don't feel like you're going to miss out on anything. And we know that because you haven't had a chance to come tour the campus, when we're able, hopefully later in the spring and definitely in the summer, we'll be doing campus tours for students and parents to show you around and show you all the cool things that are happening at DP. So there'll be lots of different opportunities down the road to hear about DP. But we really thank you for joining us tonight for our general session. And we really encourage you to go check out some of the rotating sessions. Spanish translation will be provided. So just head on over to dphs.org and you'll be able to join those breakout sessions with a new Zoom link. So you'll leave this meeting and then you'll go to the website and you'll find the new Zoom links. Mr. Holden, have I covered it correctly? Anything else you would like to add?
No, thank you all for joining us.